Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to Health Living. Today we are going to talk about intermittent fasting. When I talk intermittent fasting, we are going to talk about the 16-8 intermittent fasting and the OMAD intermittent fasting. So what is 16/8 intermittent fasting? This is whereby you fast for 16 hours and in a period of 8 hours you eat. So today we are going to discuss how you eat and what you eat during the eating period and what you're supposed to take within the fasting period. So sit back, relax, and let's start this video. When we say about intermittent fasting, this does not only help you lose weight, it boosts your immunity, it helps in improving your metabolism. Yes, so it's good you do intermittent fasting even though you are not trying to lose weight. So when we say 16/8 intermittent fasting, it's whereby in a 16-hour duration you're only supposed to take water or black coffee or green tea, and that water you can add some cucumber or also you can add a lemon. Yeah, so basically during fasting that is what you're supposed to take. Now, during the 8-hour eating period, for example, you have decided that you'll be fasting from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. Okay, now from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., this is what you're supposed to feed. Ensure you have put more proteins to your meals. Yes, because if you don't put proteins, this is what happens. You lose the muscles and you will not lose the fat. So what happens? People struggle with belly fat because they are not eating well, or maybe they are not even exercising. The carbohydrates you take, it's more of complex carbohydrates. When you talk about complex carbohydrates, we talk of arrowroot, we talk of sweet potatoes, we talk of wholemeal ugali. That is what you're supposed to take. That is during the feeding period. That is between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. And during this period, we also check the portion of your meals. So when you are taking your meals, you ensure there is more proteins, less carbohydrates, and you have also input the vegetables. The vegetables should be more compared to the other portions of the food. All right, I hope you are good until that point. Now, when we say about fruits, when are you supposed to eat the fruits? And are fruits very necessary when it comes to fasting or when it comes to intermittent fasting? Now, yes, we said fruits contain fructose, and also fructose contains sugar, and that is not, it's going to hesitate you from losing weight, but that one is an extremely no. In this channel, people take fruits, and ensure during the eating period you have set a fruit on your table, either an apple, a watermelon, a pineapple, any. Now, let me explain what is OMAD. OMAD, it's whereby you take one meal in a day. That is, you fast for 23 hours, and within 1 hour, it's when your feeding period. Well, this just works magic because during the 23 hour, you don't eat any food. You just take water, just as we said. You just take green tea, or you take the black coffee. Basically, that is what you take during the 23-hour fasting. And let me tell you, the moment you take water, there's that fullness that you feel. So ensure you take at least 2 liters of water, because when you feel that fullness, you'll not feel the hunger. And when you don't feel the hunger, the urge to take food will reduce. Okay, so it's good if you're trying to lose weight, because this weight has a lot of disadvantages. A lot of it's the source of chronic illnesses. That is diabetes, the hypertension, even the cancer itself. So when you're trying to lose weight, ensure intermittent fasting is one of them. Now, what do you eat during the eating period? That is 1 hour eating period. What do you eat? We said more vegetables, less carbohydrates, and if it's carbohydrates, we are more concentrating on the complex carbohydrates. That is the sweet potatoes, the arrowroots, the wholemeal ugali, that is ile ya kusiaga, the cassava, that's the Irish potatoes, that is the complex carbohydrates. And remember to check the portions. You can fast for 23 hours and eat the whole plate. Yes, you need to check on your portion. The other thing is the vegetables. There's that plate that is normally divided. The portion for vegetables is half of your plate. Then the other half is divided into two. So the quarter of it, it's proteins, and the other quarter is carbohydrates, right? So when we say check the portion, that's how you're supposed to check the portion. I hope you learned something from this video. So that's basically about weight loss and also about intermittent fasting. And if you need help when it comes to losing weight, or even to be guided on the intermittent fasting, feel free to comment down there. And also you can also inbox me. I am free to help anybody who need help. Till next time, bye bye.